Welcome to Tesla Vision. Today, we will talk about the most recent Tesla news and updates. Let's get into it right away. Tesla's full self-driving beta version 9.0 is underway. At least, that's what situation is, according to a recent tweet by Tesla CEO Elon Musk. He shared some precious nuggets of information about the feature following a request from @MarsBlog, Tesla's Model 3 owner and FSD beta user. After sharing a brief video clip of his Model 3 navigating itself away from a parking lot to its destination, the Twitter user asked Tesla to share some more details about Pure Vision. In his response, Musk stated that the full self-driving beta version 9.0, which has been highly anticipated by the electric vehicle community and Tesla's enthusiasts, is almost ready, and that this new update would see its autopilot and full self-driving suite switch from using the radar sensors to a camera-based system. Almost ready with FSD beta version 9.0. Step change improvement is massive, especially for weird corner cases and bad weather. Pure Vision, no radar, Elon Musk tweeted on the 9th of April. Musk's response is a clear indication that future Tesla's all-electric vehicles would be able to navigate on their own and perform driver assist functions without using, for instance, radar sensors. Elaborating further, the self-proclaimed techno king of Tesla mentioned that the version 9.0 software revision would perform much better in corner cases and bad weather, which remains challenging to the advanced driver assist system today. Next major software revision will do much better with automating wipers, seat heating and defrost. Probable seat settings just based on occupant mass distribution should be possible. Musk replied in a tweet to the Tesla Owners Club of Austin, who also expressed certain interest in the matter. Unsurprisingly, Musk's statements about Tesla's plans to get rid of radar altogether in its future vehicles attracted its own fair share of critics, many of whom argued that switching to Pure Vision with no radar is a step backward. This is especially notable as Tesla vehicles are already using one forward-facing radar sensor, 8 cameras, and 12 ultrasonic sensors for their driver assist systems. With this in mind, it means the automaker has a competitive advantage over its rivals like Cruise and Waymo, both of whom solely rely on LiDAR and high-definition maps for their navigation. Musk and his team seem to be adamant about using cameras. Tesla's CEO is known for abhorring the use of LiDAR sensors, and that is his attitude to radar sensors as well. In fact, he refuted the rumors swirling around the Pure Vision by arguing that it has the potential of being more precise and accurate than radar. According to Musk, it is smarter for Tesla to focus on vision because cameras have several orders of magnitude, that's more bits per second than radar sensors, which are only bitstream. Unlike vision, radar must meaningfully increase signal noise of bitstream to be worth the complexity of integrating it, Musk remarked, pointing to the reasons why vision processing outperforms radar. The American automaker's approach to full self-driving is partly based on the assumption that humans perform 100% of their driving using vision alone, without any LiDAR use or radar use. This was highlighted by Mr. Musk when he was unveiling the company's custom FSD computer during the company's Autonomy Day. Asked whether cameras could offer a similar level of safety as radar in determining what's happening in several vehicles ahead, Musk responded by noting that cameras could perform just as well. These things are best thought of as probabilities. There are 5 forward-facing cameras. It is highly likely that at least one of them will see multiple cars ahead, the billionaire said. It is important to note that Tesla is not the only EV maker that's considering a vision-only approach. In 2020, Intel released a teaser of an autonomous car from Mobileye that drove smoothly through the streets of Jerusalem for about 20 minutes. Unlike most autonomous vehicles, the Mobileye's car was outfitted with only a suite of cameras. The short clip was impressive, showing Mobileye's car on autopilot, impressively navigating through 4-way intersection with no road traffic lights, as well as inner-city lanes that required the car to avoid hitting pedestrians. In a separate story, it has emerged that Tesla's China sales in March surged, helping the automaker achieve its new record of over 184,000 electric cars in the first quarter of 2021, according to the data from the China Passenger Car Association. As reported by Tasmanian, Tesla's China deliveries for March stood at 35,478 vehicles. That's 25,327 Model 3s and 10,151 Model Ys. These results are undeniably pretty impressive, considering that the automaker posted a 94% month-over-month sequential growth in sales compared to February, when it delivered 18,318 vehicles. A possible explanation behind Tesla China's stellar figures in March could be the production ramp-up of its electric SUVs at the Gigafactory Shanghai. Tesla started the production of the Model Y at Gigafactory Shanghai just a year after the construction of the facility had begun. The automaker has since been ramping up Model 3 production and producing Model Y vehicles in large volumes. For instance, Tesla was able to post over 1,600 Model Y electric SUVs in January before ramping up to 4,631 Model Y deliveries in February. Another possible reason behind Tesla's record deliveries in March could be the fact that Tesla China did not export its vehicles to other markets, such as Europe. Even if the automaker did export cars to Europe in March, the results could still have been strong. For instance, Tesla's January sales in China were at 15,484 units, despite the Gigafactory Shanghai exporting over 8,000 cars to foreign markets. Based on these facts, we would not be surprised if Tesla China ends up producing and selling even more Model 3s and Model Ys to both local and foreign territories in the coming month. Gigafactory Shanghai seems to be leading in the local EV market, but the facility is still only getting started. Along with producing and delivering made-in-China Model 3 and Model Y vehicles, the company is expected to design and produce Tesla's long-awaited $25,000 car for the local market. However, Tesla China President Tom Zhu has revealed the possibility of the vehicle being exported to other countries in the future as well. Meanwhile, Tesla has been promoting its Model 3 with 93 miles of range on its Canadian order website. Previously, this version of the car was unavailable on its sales website. There is a good reason for Tesla hiding its short-range Model 3 on its website in Canada. Back in 2019, the Canadian government introduced a new $5,000 tax incentive for any new electric vehicle purchased with a base price not exceeding $45,000. All Tesla cars were locked out of the tax incentives because the base Model 3 started at over $45,000 at the time. In order for the Model 3 to be eligible for the incentive, Tesla introduced the Model 3 standard range and dropped its price to $44,999. But software locked the battery pack to only 94 miles of range and eliminated the autopilot feature. In addition to this, the automaker never listed the model on its website and instead opted to offer it as an off-the-menu item, meaning buyers were to know about its availability and make an order via phone or in person. However, it's not like anyone would want it anyway. 90+ miles of range is minuscule, and it does not make any sense when compared to the Standard Range Plus, which comes with 263 miles of range and autopilot for some $4,000 extra. According to the registration statistics, very few customers in Canada have opted for the standard range because it was never advertised. Now, maybe many more customers will purchase it because the company has started to promote the version of the vehicle on its website. Rather than advertising the vehicle as Standard Range or Standard Range Plus, the company has only listed it as Standard Range with a limited range of 151 kilometers, 93 miles. Until now, Tesla has not commented on its move to add the Model 3 version to its Canadian website, but it may have been directed by Canada's federal government to make the change. Now that the trim is selling at a base price of not less than 45,000 Canadian dollars, exclusive of delivery fees, you can still get the $5,000 rebate on the regular Model 3 standard range, which starts at around 55,000 Canadian dollars, exclusive of the tax incentive. Make sure to check out one of the videos shown on your screen right now. We post videos daily, so feel free to subscribe and stay up to date on all most recent news and updates.